everyone.
What's up?
Droga, if you want to come in, we could use another panelist for To the Max. Let me see if I could send you a link here. We're going to talk about the greatest news stories. Thank you, Brian, for that awesome introduction. The greatest news stories of the week. It was a struggle this week. I got to be honest. How are you doing, CJH?
I'm doing good.
How are you doing, Brian?
Fantastic. Had a good week.
Fantastic. Woo!
Absolutely.
It's about time someone's fantastic this week.
Right?
That's great.
Well, it's because I haven't really plugged into what's been going on. It's just been
unplug.
Doing my own thing, so it's been all right this week. Like, I mean, I've been on panels and stuff like that, but I just kind of been off in my little world. Otherwise,
sure.
It's been good.
So, yeah, that dude Vince, if you want to pop in, Patrick, the boys is fire. Yes, I don't want to pressure Brian, but I'm gonna pressure Brian. The boys is amazing.
Okay.
The boys this week, it made the thumbnail. Like after I watched it with my wife, and it wasn't even about the hero-gasm. Spoiler.
I haven't watched season 2 yet. I love season 1, but I've been lazy.
My goodness.
I've been too lazy to watch the rest.
Homelander is one of the most intense villains of all time. That's all I'm saying. And this sequence was on the level of Batman v Superman. Like,
it's like
I want to see.
I haven't finished after season 2. That was it.
Well, you definitely need to catch up, man. They're just, spoiler warning if you want to know nothing about this episode. It's called Hero-gasm, and it's about an annual superhero orgy. Yes, and they show some weird shit. Peacemaker would be okay to show up there, even though it's a different universe.
Does it go all in?
Oh, what do you mean? This whole season's go all in. There's things I've had to. Oh my dear Lord! I was like, what the? For a few different things.
I tried to recommend that to someone, and then they were like, "No, I'm not watching this. This is too much."
It is a lot. It is a lot. So those are two of the things that are on my radar that I think, unfortunately, Brotherhood. Oh, that's
Is they any good? I've been wanting to read those.
It's not too bad. The audiobooks are awesome.
Oh, it's an audiobook and story?
It's from
because I really want to read like the prequel books.
Hey, Axel, did you see The Boys?
Oh my God, yes. Jesus freaking Christ.
No spoilers.
Okay, yeah. I've actually seen a bit of Brotherhood, or like read a bit of Brotherhood. It's actually pretty cool. Isn't that the one where Anakin meets Cal Kestis?
If he did, I didn't get to that part because I have the Audible version. So what I usually do is I'll put it on when I go to sleep.
What about the Nest of Gundarks?
No, it's that business on Kato Nomoria that they talk about.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like, and like Obi-Wan gets accused of bombing or something like that, and Anakin kind of has to go spring him from jail, but it's like he's fresh Jedi Knight Anakin right after, like he's getting used to his mechanical arm. So
they've retconned Labyrinth of Evil.
Look at this amazing picture. Doesn't that warm your heart to see young Princess Leia, Vivian Blair, in costume as a New Hope Princess Leia?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she did such a great job. And this is actually Daniel Logan.
Yeah, like the guy who played, yeah. What do you guys think of the young Luke?
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be
more of it.
I don't want to be too critical of a young actor because that's not, kid gloves. Treat these young people, but it didn't get to the level of Princess Leia to be. I saw Princess Leia in this actress, whereas Luke, I'm just like, I'm okay. That's little young Luke, okay, but he also didn't get enough chance to.
Yeah, he didn't really speak that much. Like at first, like when we saw him, like in like the end of episode 5, I thought that was the same kid who plays Homelander's son as young Luke, and then when I saw the next episode, I'm like, okay, that's not him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I mean, on a scale from Jake Lloyd to, God dang it!
Are you an angel?
Right? No.
I'm a person, and my name is Anakin.
Oh, you'll always be that little boy I met on Tatooine.
So, I want to reiterate to everyone out there, all the complaints about nerd culture. I want everyone to get a reality check. You are living in the coolest golden age to be a nerd ever, with all the stuff that's out there. We had 2 of the most epic battles in nerd culture this week with the Boys episode and Obi-Wan versus Vader.
Oh, epic.
And yes,
battle I never thought I wanted to see.
And it's hard for Brian to answer this, but Axel, what do you think was cooler? What do you think was cooler?
I mean, like we were expecting like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader to fight again, like ever since like we heard about it, and then I really loved that fight. I think it was pretty cool. Like, loved like the ending of it. Like that my friend is truly dead. But Soldier Boy versus Homelander, that's something we didn't really know was that we needed. Oh, and Butcher was fighting as well.
Yeah, and it was really, really intense. Great action. I wish it was a little bit longer, but the season's not over yet. So
yeah, and we haven't really gotten that many like superhero fights in The Boys. Like, well, we did get like A-Train versus Starlight in like the first season, and then we got like in season 2 there was like the girls get it done scene, which that was really good. That was a good poking fun at the end game scene of all the ladies teaming up.
So I do have some other stories that I could share that might be considered for the top 5 of the week. This might be good for some. Listen, Comic-Con, if you want to bring this up, Brian, Comic-Con has been a staple of nerd culture for quite some time, since the pandemic. It's actually very surprising that Disney is going to bring Marvel back to San Diego Comic-Con. Would think they would do their own thing or D23, but it's Comic-Con's not what it once was. Hey, Rhea. Actually, Rhea, if you're able, no pressure, but if you're able to pop on, I would love to get your perspective on what.
I think she's live right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. What do you think is cooler, the fight between the sequence on The Boys this week or the Obi-Wan finale? Because I think that's going to be the top. I don't know. We'll have to go through the other stories. I don't think this is a top story. I think this is cool for people that like it. Honestly, I would never spend my money to go to Comic-Con anymore. I would probably spend it to go maybe Star Wars Celebration. Not expecting a lot there, but or Disney World and Universal.
Like,
or
there's this thing in Australia that's basically Comic-Con. It's called Supernova. It happened like last week, I think. I haven't been there in like 4 years or something. I don't know. I just wasn't really interested in going. Yeah.
Yes, Silent Scotty, but one of them can only take the top spot of the week, though. That's what we do here. We celebrate the great things in entertainment, and only one can take the top spot. So that's why they're
if you ain't first, you're last.
Well,
Something else
I just got Brotherhood. I just bought it.
Oh, cool,
Nice.
Cool. Something else that should be considered is all the criticism of this project coming out and how there's a lot of negativity towards this project too. This just proved to me that this upped the ante on my excitement for this project. Rings of Power with the practical.
Well, it looks like the Peter Jackson orcs.
It looks better to me. I mean, these are stills, but
Which makes me wonder, is that canon?
what?
The movies, are the movies canon to the show?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to be. I think eventually they're going to. What I'm assuming is that the Rings of Power is going to be before it, and if the series is profitable enough, it's just going to keep going and do its own version of Lord of the Rings, after Rings of Power.
I don't
start
know
with
that.
the prequel first, keep going if it's successful.
Those movies are masterpieces.
Yeah. I don't know, Brian, if you could deselect that comment just so we could get a better look at these pictures here.
My bad.
No,
Is that
but
gore?
no, this isn't Gore the God Butcher.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say. Oh,
But
that's
I don't know, Brian. What do you think? Is this on par, or do you think?
I mean, it looks a hell of a lot better than like 2001, 2000, 2000,
And these
2001 stuff. I mean,
and these are practical effects. These aren't CG.
yeah, they
Like
did.
that
at
right
that.
there looks like the orc from The Hobbit.
I don't know. I am extremely impressed with these images. Extremely. Brian, does it, I'm not sure what your level of excitement is for this project, but did this raise it at all? Did this move the needle for you?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this is something I can give a shot to because I can get into it at the same time as everybody else. It's on a platform that I have, a little bit on. I have to use Paramount Plus, so I have to have Amazon. So it's like, I can't have one without the other, which is fine. So I mean, I'm actually kind of I'll be excited if it's something that we talk about. Like, that'll be good. I'll put my money where my mouth is. We won't be talking about Cape Crap. We'll be talking about Lord of the Rings. So
I love Cape Crap.
good.
I love all crap.
I like Cape Crap, but I don't like talking about it all the time.
Wait,
like, I enjoy it by myself.
Oh, God, I gotta tweet this.
Sorry.
Oh yes, is there breaking news? It's restored.
Wait, what is the Snyderverse restored? Sorry, wait, what?
No. All right. Now here's another story that it's like a bitter. No, this is a feel good story. You know what? We have to celebrate people in our industry, in the entertainment industry, that have done the hard work, have given us joy and entertainment for so many years, and they need to ride off into the sunset on a good note. They need to enjoy their lives. Here is a nice story, and he has given us a lot of joy lately, and it's Mr. John Williams. And I think this is, if you take this article the wrong way, you could be sad that it's his last project. But you know what? I think he's done enough.
Wait, I thought he finished like after Rise of Skywalker.
Well, I think he has alluded to this before, but I think it's really, especially after Star Wars Celebration, that moment with him and Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah,
I think that was like that was a great moment at Celebration, and I think there was more to it. I actually think he's done now, and I think he's earned that, and he's given so much. Come on, John Williams. If it we wouldn't have the epic movies we had if it wasn't for John Williams. He's half of what.
I mean, we can recall all his themes right off the bat. Like,
right,
we can hum them.
I don't know. Does anyone else think that this is it based off of context? But this is the article. Indiana Jones 5 will be John Williams' last movie, and maybe Harrison Ford's too. The Last Crusade. I don't know if Harrison Ford's going to retire as well. Maybe maybe it's Indiana Jones, but
maybe after he crashes a couple more planes.
Thanks, CJ. Yeah, we don't want to put that on him. Yeah. But
you survived.
What does the panel think here, Brian? What do you think? Is this a good? Can we take the positive out of this?
I'm taking a huge positive out of this. It's a good time for him to ride off into the distance.
Yeah,
just like at the end of the last Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, everybody! No. John Williams, dude. I'm done, dude. Come on, chill out. But no, dude, like you said, Max. Name me a John Williams theme that you can't remember. I mean, he gave us Harry Potter, before everybody else kind of just messed with it. But Star Wars, all the
Superman,
Jones, like Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Jaws.
I was listening to his Superman theme while I was making sandwiches by myself the other day. I'm just like, yes, I love that song. I mean,
That
I'm
being
sorry,
said,
I do like
Hans
the Hans
Zimmer,
Zimmer stuff that they used in Man of Steel. That was pretty cool. But I'm sorry, John
And
Williams.
I'm getting
John
also
Williams'
hyped
score
for.
gives me goosebumps. So
I'm also giving
sorry,
getting
I
hyped
love
for
it, but
Indiana
come
Jones
on,
5. I am.
I'm not hating.
Ooh,
I'm just,
Mads Mikkelsen's in it. I didn't realize.
I'm
Is he a villain?
appreciating.
Oh, I hope so. He's got a his eye there makes me think. I'm sorry. There's
I
stereotypical
mean,
stuff
he
in.
played a good guy.
Bro, he's always a villain. I swear to God.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
he played a
especially
good
when you
guy
have the
in
eye
Rogue
like
One.
that means
It means you've either got a cat or something.
I think he's, Ford's next co-star was found in Mads Mikkelsen, who is known for starring roles in Hannibal, Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding, and the action thriller Riders of Justice. The details of who playing have been kept under wraps for now, villain. So it's unclear whether it be as an ally or an antagonist. Either way, Mikkelsen says he's very, very excited about joining the franchise. I do think I'm invited to create a character. I think that everyone wants that. He told Collier, teasing his mysterious role. That's why they can pick certain actors that they can come up with in certain things, and it'll be collaboration as it always is. Boyd Holbrook, Shawnette Renee Wilson. Oh, Antonio Banderas is in it?
Nice.
I didn't know that. Did you?
I probably heard it a while back, and I just kind of put it out of the memory.
Okay.
I like.
Who did we lose?
That's a good topic.
CGH.
CGH, he'll be
CGH.
back.
Oh, he
Where,
says, sorry, it's too loud where I am right now. I'll be back.
I feel it.
Okay.
Brother.
All right. So that, I believe, is the 5 stories. And then I also thought, well, just for fun, since it's a little bit light week in news, that we look up some. I wish I could find, if you could find an article, Brian or Axel, of the best comic book fight scenes. I was trying to find it. I found
Comic book movie fight scenes, or
yeah,
okay,
or it doesn't, or it can just be movie fight scenes. But
honestly,
this article.
do we want to do it? Oh, that sounds like fun. I have a better idea. Let's do it. Let's do a. Let's do it let's figure out how to do like a tier maker real quick. I think that'd be kind of fun.
I'm sure there's one on the tier making website. Also, Max is like the screen I'm sharing right now. It's like photos.
Oh, sorry.
Like
That's me, homie.
Oh, right.
There you go.
So yeah, I a few days ago, me and my photography class, we went on like a trip to somewhere in like the country, and yeah, we just took a lot of cool ass photos. So here's like the afternoon that we got there. There's like the fireplace.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, we kept squirting like freaking oil on the fire. I don't know why.
Jesus.
Yep.
Dude, that's like living out of my aunt's house, dude. That's awesome.
Here's like the morning, like when we woke up, it was like so foggy, like holy crap, it was so freezing cold. And like that night, we actually watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jesus freaking Christ, that one's messed up. And then here's like another part of the country. There's our van. There's me. That's me pointing at the sky. Oh, yeah, that's me as Sith Lord.
That's cool.
Yes. Like, oh yeah, here's like one of these cool ass things we took. Yeah, this is actually we didn't actually use Photoshop. This is actually like real this is actually came with a photo. Like we used like this whip thing to like I don't know. It's complicated as hell. So here's more. Oop. Here's another one we took. And the last one. And what the fuck? Yeah, that's it.
Techno Unit Armory.
The Techno Union Army. I don't know how that got there, but yeah. The Techno Union Army. The banking clan will sign your treaty.
Okay, so this is an old. Oh, this is from 2008.
Oh, that's lame.
It's actually hard to find a good article about this.
I know.
Superman 2.
Yeah.
Die Hard. I didn't know that was a comic book movie.
No, it's not. It's action movie Face Offs.
Oh, okay.
2. Superman versus Zod, Die Hard, Detective John McClane versus Hans Gruber, Seven, David Miles, and I don't remember Seven, Assassins. Was that a good movie? I don't even remember that being that great of a movie.
Oh, I never saw it.
Heat,
Oh,
Star Wars
definitely.
77, The Batman versus
Really?
the Joker, Blade, Face Off, and Highlander. I gotta watch Highlander again. I'm rethinking my bad hot take that I
So
think
great.
I like the
So
idea of
great.
Highlander better than the actual product. Not that it's bad, but man, I found it hard to come a good. Oh, well, here's another site I have.
Okay, I was gonna I'm like trying to make one, but there isn't one already generated, so we're gonna make one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did find. I did find this one here. Like,
But I do have a pen.
yeah.
How about this? We're gonna do this old fashioned. Okay, so we're gonna name like fighting scenes from movies. So like, for example, BVS. Okay, like the warehouse scene or whatever. Okay, that's like,
Oh, thank you.
considerably god tier as far as badass.
No,
movie fights.
I think Batman v Superman, the Batman versus Superman in that movie.
Yeah, it was like ripped
That
straight
was
from the
epic.
comic.
So I mean, like these are face off. So I would prefer to be like against the big villain or someone substantial.
Yeah.
Is my thoughts because
But I mean, even then, like
kicking ass. But
well, I mean, yeah. So I mean, like even like the end battle from Endgame or something like that, or just because of the sheer epic scope of the whole damn thing.
Or Thanos versus Hulk.
Eh.
There's a couple Thanos sequences but Thanos versus Hulk, I mean, even though it's quick, it was like, damn, he body slammed the Hulk.
Yo,
the Hulk was afraid to come out after that. I mean,
that was the last time we ever saw the Hulk.
Do you remember seeing it in the theater when the first time and Thanos just like boop, 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 and then body slams the Hulk?
Yeah, like when I was like, yes, and then like I was waiting for like him to like come out of the Hulk Buster as the Hulk, because like we saw in like toys and stuff that like he comes out as the Hulk, like smashes out.
Here's
of the
another
Hulk
cool
Buster.
one: Captain America versus Winter Soldier. I don't remember that
good.
one.
That one's really good. It's so
that one is really good. Winter Soldier is like universally loved. Is the early one of the early Marvel movies?
It is really good.
Death of Green Goblin, Hit Girl and Thugs. That was really cool and from the original Kick Ass. I love, she really kicked some ass there. Black Widow escaped.
Freaking Captain Marvel when she, shoots off her stupid little handcuff things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Starts
Was this
whooping some
in
ass.
Captain Marvel or?
Yeah, it was in the movie Captain Marvel.
I don't remember it that much.
Yeah, it's all right. It was pretty good.
Another great one, X2.
Which one? Oh wait, which fight?
Wolverine versus Lady Deathstrike or something.
Yeah, like Deathstrike. Yeah, no, it sounds like Deathstroke. I'm like,
that was amazing fight scene.
Yeah, I liked that one. I don't know. I remember. I gotta read.
Who here Batman versus Bane? Did you really think that was that great? I thought it was kind of a letdown.
All the fight scenes in the Dark Knight movies of the
Daredevil versus Bullseye.
Okay, I haven't even seen the entire Bullseye movie. I mean, no, Daredevil. Kitty Pryde. Oh yeah, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
See, what the hell is this?
Worst come on. When was this made? This is definitely
Green Lantern versus Parallax. I agree with that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It wasn't really
Spider-Man
a fight. It was more
Electro.
like a chase.
Okay.
I like the Green Lantern movie. It's a guilty pleasure.
So I'm confused. Are we actually doing it, Brian? What do you think?
I don't know. We could probably. I mean, I wish we could.
Well, if we do the tier list, we'd have to find pictures and be prepared. We're not.
Yeah,
prepared.
no, I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah, we should have.
So, honestly, this would be kind of something to get together for a later day. But this would be cool to like.
Let's
this is good. Well, no,
spitball ideas.
Spitball right now.
Like, okay,
yeah.
so
what other good fighting scenes? I mean, that weren't in that I mean, we're talking strictly comic book movies here, so like
No,
maybe-
it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be strictly comic book movies. Let's
okay,
expand.
I mean, okay,
like another
alright,
great
alright.
face-off was Tombstone.
Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
You know, when that sequence at the end, you know, Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp going again, that was amazing.
Shoot
What
out
about
at
Anakin
OK
versus
Corral.
Obi-Wan?
Yeah, part 1 and 2.
Yeah, part 1 and 2. Are we restricted to live action, or can we do animation?
I mean, it would be cool even if when we do this officially to do what's a cooler face-off, Vader versus Luke and the Emperor, or Obi-Wan versus Vader. And I almost think the Obi-Wan versus Vader is more intense.
Well, kind of how I wrote it down was Anakin v Obi-Wan v Vader. Because
Yeah.
that's kind of how I look at it, because it was like a progression. So we got the initial fight in Revenge of
Maul
the Sith.
versus
And-
Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. I love that.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Everyone hates on the Phantom
that was the
Menace.
best part
but
of the movie. If you could
that was
actually get to
amazing.
that part where he's putting the double-bladed lightsaber out for the first time ever getting to see that, like, dude,
I wish we saw more of Darth Maul in that movie. He wasn't really used.
yeah, that's a common complaint.
Captain America versus Iron Man in Civil War. That was intense.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh,
I remember
especially-
seeing that in
and
theater.
Winter
I
Soldier,
was like,
all three of them, just
and then he tried to grab onto Iron Man's leg, and he like kicked him in the face. I'm like, oh yikes! It was like blood everywhere. Jesus Christ. That was before the
I mean-
MCU. It was bad. I'm sorry. What? Nothing. What about the airport fight scene? Even though that it's a cool idea, the cinematography is just the color, or like the color grading of it is just bland and shit.
Let me bring this up here. I found another article here. Get some ideas.
Cap
Oh yeah,
But-
that one.
and
I didn't think that was that great.
Really?
There-
It's iconic though. I like I like it. Like it's callback in Endgame. That's one of the few things I like about Endgame. It's basically when you revisit a level you've already beaten in a video game. It's like
Bathroom
I know
Brawl,
it's
Mission
good.
Impossible Fallout. That was pretty good, but
Yeah, I
don't think that-
remember seeing that one in theaters. That movie.
Oh, here we go. Yes,
Oh,
Neo
yes.
versus Agent Smith the first time. Don't you think?
oh yeah, I'm
haven't
writing
seen
this
it.
down. Saruman versus Gandalf.
Oh yeah,
That was since we're talking Lord of the Rings here, that was pretty badass. Okay,
yeah.
because he came back as Gandalf the White.
I don't know. The Bride versus the Crazy 88. Kill Bill #1.
Me.
Market Fight. Legend of Drunken Master.
Dooku versus Yoda.
Oh, the Cliff Booth and Brandy versus the Manson murderers.
Oh my freaking yes! That is brutal as hell. Like it just it smashes into his guts. And it's like,
I've never seen this.
It's what? Wait, which one? Wait. Which
Oh,
one?
here we get the belt. Okay,
Wait,
Cheney
Dick Cheney
versus
versus Street. What?
Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get some Rocky fights on there. This is going to be an amazing tier list. Maybe we'll do it next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. I'm off tomorrow, so I got time.
Yeah, Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed. And then
Drago,
yeah,
Clubber Lang. Oh,
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't know about that. Versus
What
the
about the-
Mechanic.
What about the John Wick fight scenes?
I like the fight with the thuggies better, but
Lee versus
Lee
Han?
versus
Enter the Gun.
Han.
I never saw that one.
ooh,
James Bond.
All right, if we go, okay.
Everyone
even though this-
thought yes. People keep referencing. I still gotta watch Old Boy.
Wait, was that the one with Josh Brolin?
Oh, you know what other one I'm thinking of is Daredevil Netflix series versus
Oh yeah.
the first time he went up against Kingpin. That was
pretty-
freaking fire. You know.
Okay, all right. Even though this is not live action, I gotta say Invincible versus Omni Man.
Yeah. Let me see if I could find anyone else, any
Yeah,
other
Shifty gives him.
articles.
That's the only old boy I saw. Like, I saw it, and I'm like, what the fuck? This movie's messed up as hell. Like, if you like the twist in the end, it's just bad. It's not bad. It's just very messed up.
I really got to watch Old Boy. That keeps getting here's
I only
here's
saw
a
like
here's an
the
article that
just
says
one.
50 best, and then after this,
50.
after we get more ideas,
We'll go over the top
oh yeah,
5.
also Star Trek, man, versus Khan.
Kirk,
Oh, I
Khan.
can't believe Brian.
Fudge,
Brian is
fudge,
sleeping
fudge,
on the
fudge.
job. Kirk versus
Nah,
Khan.
man. Oh man, sorry, we got her.
Is there any other Star Trek face-offs?
Yeah, General Chang, from the other one there. We got.
Oh, we got bots.
Can you use that? Got you.
Oh, the Watchmen fight scene. I'm like, okay, even though this is pretty dumb because I don't know, somehow they're all super strong and shit. I'm like, yeah, I love the Watchmen movie. It's really good.
House of Flying Daggers, man. The
Never
Warriors. I got to rewatch that movie. It's been so long.
300.
300?
I haven't seen the full movie of 300.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That'd be kind of fun one to put. I don't think it'll win, but just so people can vote on it. Superman 3.
Superman 2 I can go for. Yeah.
Enter the Dragon. Atomic. I still gotta watch Atomic Blonde. I bought it on Steelbook and I never watched it.
I'm also gonna go with the Man of Steel. Versus,
Man of Steel. That's
Warrior. That's a good one. Did you ever see that movie, Brian?
No, sir.
It's got Tom Hardy and Uncle William.
Joel Edgerton.
That's
after the finale of Obi-Wan, I appreciate
Gladiator
and Paru even more.
That's a good one. Gladiator's pretty good. $1 Million Baby. Bloodsport.
Oh yeah, Bloodsport.
Rocky. Kill Bill. Empire Strikes
Kill.
Back. Inception. Winter
Soldier. Yeah, that's one of them.
Dodge
City.
City.
Alien.
Versus Alien. Yeah, Ripley versus an alien. That could be any one of them. Or Arnold versus Predator.
Oh, you know what? I really like the Wonder Woman fight of like her versus Ares or some soldiers. I think that's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
freaking that too.
Yeah.
Homeboy getting his head cut off. Yeah.
Ooh, Batman Begins.
Steppenwolf.
Kick Ass.
Yo, Kick Ass. Pretty good though.
Oh, Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, put that on the list.
Oh,
that'd be fun. I didn't see Eastern Promises. Commando. Fellowship of the Ring. Undefeatable. Oh, the Karate Kid. There you go. The first Karate Kid. Come on. Going up against the bully. The underdog against the bully.
Johnny versus Danielson.
Yeah.
An illegal crane kick.
Sin City.
I don't remember that one though.
John Wick.
Yeah, the John Wick fights are pretty fun.
But I don't remember like an epic just one-on-one.
Like one-on-one, yeah.
Okay, guys. All right, I'm gonna confess, I've not seen like the full-on John Wick movies.
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah, I don't like it because I don't want to watch a dog die. Anchorman, yes.
The Warriors.
The
Warriors scene.
Where'd you get that hand grenade from?
Roadhouse.
I don't know. Roadhouse.
I just haven't watched John Wick because everyone tells me to watch it.
Chuck Norris.
Dragon. Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris.
Dawn of Karate.
Wheels on Meals. The Wrestler. Oh, I wish I didn't see.
I haven't seen The Northman. Yeah, is it good?
Lethal Weapon. True Romance.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Fight Club. Look at Jared Leto.
Look at that hunger.
Blade Runner.
Okay, I'm gonna say Blade Runner's overrated as hell. I don't care what anyone says. It's just.
I don't think I've ever seen All of Raging Bull. I gotta go back and watch that.
If you can't stop
The
that
Raid
raging
2. I saw the Raid 1. I didn't see the Raid 2. Okay.
All right.
Did we get enough there? And we'll
Oh
do
yeah,
the.
I think we got enough to get going with, and I'll think of some more stuff tomorrow too.
Do you want to see what Star Wars would be like in an alternate universe?
Is it going to get
In
us a
this movie?
copyright?
No,
Yeah,
it's
we're gonna
just a
It
poster.
has music.
It's just
Okay.
a poster.
All right, you gotta be careful what you send me, man, because Jane got a gun.
Look who's in it.
Natalie
Oh,
Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Oh,
Joel
and Ewan
Edgerton.
McGregor.
Oh wow,
And Uncle Owen.
there we go.
Yeah, Uncle Owen.
I gotta check that out. Jane got a gun.
Is she
Got it.
Jane Foster?
That looks more exciting than the Gina Carano movie.
Yeah, what is with that?
I'm not
Gina Carano
a
movie?
hater of it, but I'm like, it's got 3 people that I like right away.
Who's-
and it's sort of
who's
like
in
a
it?
Western.
Who else is in it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
All right, so we got 4 people on this expansive panel to the max. Man, everyone's busy this week.
Yeah,
Whew.
summertime, man.
So we let's rate our first 4 this week's to the max. I just watched The Boys, and that was epic. But it's not like, I think there's going to be another. Not to get into spoilers, but I don't think it's the end. This is the end of the
I hate that movie. Don't say that.
Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader face-offs. I don't see them coming back again.
I kind of hope
Yeah,
they
like
don't.
Just I don't
less
see
is
it.
more. Less is more.
Yeah,
and there was some, even though there was some, I still have some issues with the overall product of the show. There was some silliness. I would put this in the number 1. I think they delivered on the fight sequence. I think it could have been even better, a little bit longer. There are a few extra things, but there was some epic stuff that happened in that. Actually, you scare me with these weird dog faces.
Oh, sorry. Which one should I choose? This one?
No.
This one.
Yeah, there you go. Because we're talking
this one. I'll choose.
So I would vote, even though I don't know why I'm going first, I would vote Obi-Wan versus Vader in the season finale is the top thing in entertainment this week. To the max. Number 1. Brian, you go.
Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Vader. Fight was so epic, brought tears to my eyes, and it was more than
fight,
that. It was
an emotion. It didn't. Not only was just fighting, it was dialogue too.
It was everything. It was everything that we wanted to see in that last fight from Vader. Not the flipping and the tricks with the lightsabers, which I don't get me wrong.
Haters can just.
I'm not hating on a damn thing. What I'm trying to tell you is that I think that the emotion in this fight would have served better in Revenge of the Sith. Yes, it was cool. Yes, it had a bunch of stuff in it, and it's one of my favorite fight scenes in all Star Wars. But I think this was better. I think that the stakes. Don't get me wrong. The stakes in Episode 3 were way higher than what we were dealing with in this one. This one was just straight revenge, and just how they executed it. The Obi-Wan's reason for fighting or to continue, like, dude, just his breaking his helmet on the opposite side that Ahsoka did. The explanation of that, Anakin gives or Vader gives, I killed him.
Yeah, and then when in Return of the Jedi, why didn't you tell me that Vader killed my father? Because it's what he told me.
Basically.
Yeah.
All right. So,
the good
Axel,
father was.
What's your number 1 for this week?
All right, I'm gonna have to say the
You did see The Boys. Now, give it for a thorough examination of both The Boys.
Right,
and
so
what do you think?
The Boy, this is a fight scene. I'm allowed to say spoilers. I'm like spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess
good.
so.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Yeah, that was really intense. It was. It happened during like a really freaking weird ass episode. And yeah, it was just I could just feel the intensity like between it, like Butcher like really wants Homelander dead. It's yeah. And yeah, Soldier Boy, like how Soldier Boy just insults Homelander, saying you're just a knockoff or some shit, and then he just Homelander was like, fucking pissed off. So yeah,
Marcus,
Yeah.
I've seen people saying that they weren't that impressed with Herogasm. Listen, I
That's-
don't know what you're watching, but that was some crazy shit. Everyone, okay.
Bro,
So
like,
what's your official vote? He's saying it's
I'm
toned
gonna
down.
say Obi-Wan because it's more meaningful. Like, and don't get me wrong, I do love the boys, but like Obi-Wan for me, it's just it's my shit.
Okay, CJH.
Obi-Wan was the greatest finale I've ever seen.
Oh,
The only
wow.
nitpick I will have now that a few days later have happened is the cinematography. Like, it was shaky cam was kind of distracting. But other than that, the episode was top tier, amazing. I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I never really see the shaky cam and stuff, like in movies and stuff.
Yeah, it gets on my nerves too when you notice it. I mean, sometimes it can add to the intensity, but overuse of shaky cam seems sloppy. Can seem sloppy. Subjectively, it can seem sloppy.
Like,
But
it
I think in the
works
finale
sometimes,
episode, it worked better than the previous. There was a little too much shaky cam in the one where Reva is outside with the stormtroopers and then they barge in. It just was very sloppy fighting to me. But you know what? War can be it's sloppy though. It's not always going to be. All right, so I think we got our number one, Brian.
Yeah, number one is set.
Number two. We'll have Brian go
All right,
first.
sorry.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
no, Brian start. Brian's starting number
Okay.
two.
That's fine.
Okay, so we have The Boys. We have Indiana Jones finale for John Williams. Indiana Jones 5 news, and John Williams saying this is his last. What a great career. We have the Ring of Power orcs, really showing. I think we all enjoy practical effects when it's possible. The Boys.
Oh yeah.
And then I forget what else we discussed.
Miss Marvel.
Oh, Marvel Studios going back to San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones, especially the music from it. John Williams is a legend. I would love to see him have his last hurrah, as it were. You got an Indiana Jones movie, so that's my number two. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones, John Williams' last ride, as it were.
All right, cool. Axel, you want to go next?
Wait, didn't I already go?
No, not
You
for
went
number
for
two.
the first.
Oh, number two. Oh yeah, the boys definitely.
The Boys. Any reasons?
It's
That
just-
would have been
it's
his
a-
number one.
it would have been my number one if it wasn't for Obi-Wan. But like, the boys is just a really well written show. It's very consistent. It's just got it looks better than all the other Marvel and CW shows. It just feels like the writers actually care about it. And if some people don't like it, well, that's cool, but they're not really gonna care that much if they're like because they like to mess with
And again, pressuring Brian to watch it eventually.
He
This
hasn't seen the
this pushes Cape properties to the limit, like of what's possible. Sometimes it might even be too much. Like it's the most, like what the WTF stuff I've
Like,
seen.
I never thought I'd
Can
see
we
like
get
a
Kick-Ass
stretchy
3, though?
dick. Seriously.
What's that,
Okay.
CJH?
Can we get Kick-Ass 3, please?
I wish.
I don't
I
think
think- I think-
There was
Grace
a
Moretz
book.
really wants to
There
do
was
it.
already a
I don't think
comic
either
book.
one is coming back for that.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't think
love.
that's-
They should probably just reboot it at this point.
Yeah, reboot it would be the best choice.
No.
Okay, so CGH, what's your number two?
Between Which one's
Boys, John Williams doing Indiana Jones as his last project, soundtrack. The first looks from the Orcs from Rings of Power.
I'm going to
Or
say
Marvel
Orcs.
coming back to Comic-Con.
Orcs.
Okay.
Because I'm interested in see that Lord of the Rings
Max,
show.
you're going to be the tiebreaker here, buddy.
I'm going with The Boys.
All right.
Even though it makes me cringe, WTF
That
moments.
cements
The
it.
storytelling is really impactful. And even though I'm uncomfortable with some scenes, the storytelling and the villain is great. Homelander is one of the best villains on screen ever. And I really don't like watching some of the show, but it's that good. Like there's some stuff I'm like, I don't want to see this. Fast forward. I'm trying to eat my dinner. I don't want to eat my dinner while I'm watching this.
Yeah,
but it absolutely
ate while watching that. What the?
No.
Why? It's like the worst thing.
I'm saying in past episodes, not during the Hero-gasm scene.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes you're like you're chilling, eating, and you see some gross violence. But you know what? It's like, what do you think's going to happen when a superhero smashes?
Are you talking about the first episode?
Any episode, CJH. But what do you think's going to happen when a superhero attacks a normie? It's not going to be, what do you think's going to happen if Superman had to beat thugs? Yeah, he holds back, but it's just very interesting take on superhero genre.
Really
Max,
pushes
can
the
you
share
genre.
the screen? I'm sure. So yeah, there's this thing. Like, look, is this green screen? What the?
That's the volume.
The volume. They're not using it too well. Look at this as well.
I don't know.
This, and then this, and look what I found.
I mean,
look, what happened to old movies? Look at this.
What?
Like, this is from Iron Man 2. Like,
I'm just saying, your point is escaping me.
I don't.
I can show you some footage from some bad DC CGI. Like,
Axel, I feel you, bro. But the thing is, the general consumer doesn't really care. The general consumer hasn't really. The general consumer really hasn't shown that they reward high-end special effects. What they do reward is humor and fun, honestly. And that's why the Marvel formula. Look, I love Iron Man 2. I love some of the early Marvel movies where they did more practical. Yeah, but honestly, if you watch behind the scenes of Iron Man 2 and you see Robert Downey Jr. wearing this clunky stuff to look like an actual physical Iron Man, he looks miserable. And later on, he's just like, CG my ass. Just do a CG face, helmet.
He doesn't even have to be there sometimes. Like,
right, exactly. So it's practicality, and the audience has not rewarded high-end special effects. They haven't.
If the story is good, they could have really bad CGI, and I wouldn't care, as long as the story is good.
What the heck is this?
What was that?
Hold on a second. Oh, that's an old thing. Okay, sorry. I got a warning on YouTube.
Or what?
All right. No, it was just something stupid. It was a while ago. I thought it just popped up. All right, so that's our number 2 is The Boys.
The Boys, yeah.
Season 3, Homelander and Soldier Boy. Amazing. Pushing the envelope of Cape films. All right, so number 3. We'll have CGH starts since Obi-Wan got number 1, CGH, and The Boys got number 2. What do you think for number 3? You sticking with the Orcs, Indiana Jones,
the Orcs,
Rings of Power?
Yeah.
Okay. Brian, what do you think sticking for number 3?
I'm gonna stick with Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones and John Williams' Swan Song.
Yeah.
And I really do think it is legit based on what we saw at Celebration and that emotional scene with Kathleen Kennedy actually introducing John Williams and Harrison Ford coming up. Yeah. I felt a lot of emotion there. It felt like closure there as well. Like, this is it. We're doing this. And I don't want to put anything on him either. He looked a little older up there, even moving around. He moved pretty slow. So he deserves to retire and live right off into the sunset with his twilight years. So I will go with John Williams and the Indiana Jones 5 hype. Axel?
Wait, what? I just got back. What's going on?
We're going with number 3. What's left is John Williams finishing up his career with Indiana Jones 5 and Indiana Jones 5 hype. The Orcs from Rings of Power, or Marvel coming back to Comic-Con.
Okay, so Marvel coming back to Comic-Con, didn't notice, didn't care. The Orcs and whatever, don't know what that is, never heard of it. John Williams, he's a legend. Let's just say that.
Okay, so number 3 is John Williams, and then we won't ask Axel the next 2.
Yeah, I don't even know what they are.
That'll simplify things.
Yes.
All right, cool. So that's locked in at number 3. Number 4.
Number 4, and I think CGH is going to go with this as well. The Orcs Rings of Power looked legit. I'm super excited to see them. It raised my anticipation for if the Orcs look cheesy, you would have lost. I think a lot of people would have lost interest. And there's female orcs too. I'm interested to see how they pull that off because there really hasn't been female orcs in the Lord of the Rings movie. Not that I.
Oh, that's what.
So I'm going with the orcs from Ring of Power. At CGH, you're muted.
I know.
Oh, well,
I was just saying that it's woke.
Oh, okay. Is that where you're going with number 4, CGH?
Yes.
Okay. Brian, which is it? The Orcs or Comic-Con return?
I'll go with Orcs and then Comic-Con.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that noise?
His mic still CGH.
No, when he moves his microphone stand, that's the sound that you hear. He explained that one night.
As long as I don't break the mic again. This is the old stand.
Summary.
Well, we're kind of ending early. I'm sorry. I'm going to eventually get back to, show and tell. It's just been so hot in my house.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah, it's been. No, actually.
I don't really have anything. Yeah. I mean, yes, I have that Brotherhood book that I just got, but yeah. So, this week's top 5 to the MAXX news. Number 1, we have Obi-Wan versus Vader. One of the greatest battles of
Absolutely.
all time. Number 2, The Boys.
Yeah, The Boys.
I'll have to give it a gander.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's really good. Like, just I understand if you don't want to watch it because of the gore and shit, but the storytelling, it's really good.
Yeah, Brian. I don't know. Are you swayed by the excessive violence and sex and drug use?
Don't mind that kind of thing.
There's violence in movies and sex on TV, but where are those good old-fashioned values?
All right, so number 3, we have Indiana Jones 5, The Return of John Williams, and the Swan Song, Riding Off into the Sunset. Yeah, just he gave us the Superman theme, guys. Sorry, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And Star Wars, you can't beat that. Like Battle of the Heroes, like the throne room scene,
Duel of Fates,
A New Hope. Yeah, Duel of Fates. You can't beat those. Seriously, you just can't.
Across the Stars. It pains me, but it's still a good song.
Ray's theme is good. I like
Jaws.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What else did he do?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Did he do Harry Potter? Harry Potter?
Yeah.
He did the first 2 movies.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
he did.
He wrote the Harry Potter theme.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 4,
where's the Umbrella Academy? I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah. Wait, is there a new season out? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't watch the show, but I haven't heard anything about it.
I don't. Yeah, it's just not one of my shows that I watched.
What about Miss Marvel? Isn't that a thing, or is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just
I haven't seen it, even though I simp for her. I just haven't seen it.
I don't imagine you want to watch that one.
Be
Anyways,
careful
number
with
4,
Jurassic Park.
Orcs, Ring of Power. That was pretty sweet. It might actually get me to watch the show. And then number 5, Marvel Studios' triumphant return to Comic-Con. So
Yeah.
that is.
Oh,
And
he
the
did Lost in
WTF
Space,
is Amber Heard has to shop at TJ Maxx.
That sucks. But
Well,
what are you gonna do?
Back to reality, Amber. Talking about Hollywood elites, they not have to deal with real life. Oh well.
Amber, you can always find money at OnlyFans.
Well. Okay, that's about it for To The Max on
No,
my
I'm sorry.
channel.
I was reading something on. See, usually when I reacted like that, I'm usually like reading something on Twitter. I'm like, okay.
Oh, am I missing something on Twitter?
No, nothing. Just kind of scrolling along. Just random
All right.
stuff.
Well, I think that's where we're going to end it on my channel, and we'll continue the party over at the lounge. And hopefully each week gets better and better for To The Max, because there's some weeks been a struggle. Also, but there was some great stuff this week. It just was hard to find 5.
Yeah, it's okay.
So thanks for watching, and party on over to the lounge.
Yeah, link is in the chat.